In this video, we'll show you how to get started with your Twinkly Plus Controller and how to configure multiple controllers together to create a larger installation. Inside the box, you'll find our user guide with all the information about the product. The Twinkly Plus Controller with 4 ports, Wi-Fi, and Ethernet. The power supply, 24 volts, so low voltage, and an Ethernet cable extender. Here we'll start the setup by connecting our Twinkly Plus lights to the controller's light ports. Connect your lights to one of the light ports by firmly pressing the string and the controller port together. Tighten down the collar to ensure a watertight fit, and repeat this step for each of your light strings. Next, take the power supply and connect it to the controller's power cable, and, again, tighten down the collar to ensure a watertight fit. And finally, power up your controller by inserting the plug into a power socket. The lights will turn on automatically. It's time to connect the controller to your local internet connection, either via Ethernet cable or Wi-Fi. For Ethernet connectivity, simply connect the Ethernet cable to an available port in your router or network switch. Once connected, the LED on the controller will soon turn steady, indicating a successful connection. If instead you wish to connect via Wi-Fi, simply remove the Ethernet cable from the router and hold the button on the controller until the LED turns steady, greenish blue to enable Bluetooth mode. Next, grab your smartphone with the Twinkly app, and from the Setup window, choose the Twinkly Plus Controller. The app will immediately find it. Simply select which Wi-Fi network you wish to use to connect to your controller. For this demo, I'm going to select Twinkly Showroom and apply the configuration settings. We now see that the LED on the controller went from greenish blue to static dark blue, which means the controller is connected to the router. Finally, I'm going to save the setup, and now we are ready to map our lights. You can also group multiple devices. Simply press the plus button in your devices list and then create group. In this case, we're going to choose a join group and select all the devices we want to connect together, one by one in no particular order. Finally, simply press create group, then OK and give it a name. For this demo, I'm going to call it wall and save. Perfect. So now the group is created and we can map it. To start the process, browse the Layout tab on the Twinkly app and select Map Lights. You can then choose which type of mapping to use depending on your installation. In this case, I'll be using 2D stitching, ideal for flat surfaces like facades. Frame your installation and keep a steady hand while mapping. For this mapping, I'll be taking multiple steps by framing pieces of the installation from different angles. From one step to the next, you'll notice that the lights go from red to orange, then green, the more scans you take. Between steps, always make sure to frame some LEDs from the previous scan in the next one for the best results. Once the process is complete, you can preview the final result before confirming it. Now that mapping is completed, you can browse the gallery of preset effects available in the Twinkly app, edit them, or create your own from scratch. You can also upload custom videos from the Twinkly web browser application. And that's just the beginning of what you can do with your Twinkly Plus controller.